Hey, are you getting paid to save? That's my question to you now. I've kind of got two different cameras going on here, and it's it's a little nerve wracking at the moment, but we're gonna give it a go. We're gonna give it a try. So, welcome to you over on the TikTok land, and then welcome to you over in Facebook land, and also on YouTube. Welcome, welcome, you guys. So, are you getting paid to save? Are you getting fully compensated for your data storage? Probably not. Your cloud data storage. You're probably not getting a penny for that. And in fact, you might be paying for it. So, we need to correct that, okay? This is the $10 club that will pay you to help others save, and plus you can get a really sweet deal on your own backup data storage. You may be getting some data storage through your regular phone. Okay, so when you pick up your phone, you're going to get a certain amount of availability for uploading or your cloud storage. You're probably going to get a little bit of data for your cloud storage, and it's not going to be enough. It never is, especially when our files keep getting larger, the resolution is much higher, and all the things, right? So if you're doing videos in 4K, you're doing videos in cinematic mode. If you're taking high quality photos, let's just say that you might have really high resolution on your camera. Those files are large, and it doesn't take very long to start eating up the space. And when it happens, you got to make a decision. You're deciding to, number one, do I keep these things on my phone? Now, if you're a scrapbooker like me, you probably are going to print them off and put them in a book. If you're not, maybe you'll upload them to some other like photo storage site or something. Otherwise, they kind of sit there, and then you have to decide, well, okay, I'm roadblocked here. I'm blocked. And so what am I going to do? Well, what you're going to have to do is then you're going to have to make a decision about deleting, right? You have to delete your files. You have to delete those photos, those precious things, and maybe you've taken duplicates of some stuff. And so now you're going to have to go through your camera roll and decide, well, which one am I going to keep? Which one of these am I going to keep? Which three of these am I going to keep? Now I went with my aunt yesterday to a place where they have wild animals, kind of like a safari setting, and here in Ohio, and so I took a big bunch of photos. In fact, I ended up taking some portrait photos because of the lighting, and it didn't take very long for my camera actually to die. Okay. Now I have some assurance that those photos are gonna be saved. Why? Because I have 6 terabytes of data storage for $9.97 a month. I don't have to decide which ones I'm gonna save. I don't have to. And they're gonna automatically go up in the cloud. I don't have to worry about it. And instead of the 2 terabytes that you might pay for, welcome, welcome over you guys over there giving me all the hearts. I appreciate you. And to my one viewer over here on Facebook, I appreciate you. To my 20 viewers over here on TikTok land, and thank you for the daily heart. I appreciate that. I just want to say thank you to everybody coming in. And this is the first time I've tried to do sort of a dual live, and I appreciate you guys coming in. So if you have this phone that you got, right, it comes with maybe 50 gigabytes. I don't even know what what comes with right now. What's the free plan? What do you get for free? I really don't know anymore. I know that through most of the your standard cloud data suppliers, you're going to get 2 terabytes for $9.99 or something, right? And that's just for you. It doesn't really give. You might be able to share it with somebody, but you're going to run out of storage pretty quickly there. But with the $9.97 plan, you're going to get 6 terabytes, and it might be too much for you. It just might be. It may be too much. No worries. No worries, because you can share it with 5 other people, okay? And you can tell them what to do. You can tell them what to do because you can say, "Hey, I'm giving you 2 terabytes." Okay? And everybody gets their own sub account. If you're giving it to your son, you're giving it to your daughter, they're going to create their own password unless you are the password keeper of the family, then they're going to be able to have their own password, their account for $9.97 a month. Well, Michelle, I really don't need cloud storage. Okay, you really don't need cloud storage. Well, have you ever dropped your phone with all those things on your phone? Have you ever dropped it in, let's say, the toilet or a bucket of water? Yeah? No, it's not, Eric. It's not on TikTok Shop. Reach out to me. Put in a comment 10, and I will reach back out to you and let you know what it is. Okay. Have you ever dropped your phone in water? Have you ever accidentally deleted something that you wanted to save? Have you done that? Have you lost something that there really is nothing to replace it with? Have you ever run into a situation where technology has changed and that little thing that you had on a CD or you had it on a floppy disk or something? Have you ever run into a situation where technology has changed so fast that now you're having a hard time adapting and putting those old files into something new? Have you ever done that? Have you ever signed something online? If you get a mortgage now, we do everything online, right? We do everything online. Have you had a hard drive fail on your computer? I have. I have. If you have a Windows computer, you just get that blue screen of death. If you got the blue screen, then it was kaput. Okay? So there are lots of ways that you can lose data, important photos. In fact, the owner of this company will tell you his own story of having his laptop stolen while he was on a cruise and losing thousands of, gigabytes, megabytes, whatever, of data, hundreds of photos that he had taken of his kids, hundreds. Okay. You don't want to have that happen to you. And so you're already using it, by the way. That's something that you're already using. So if you think you don't need it, it doesn't matter. You already have it, and then you might hit that roadblock where it's a matter of having to buy more. So why not do a better job for yourself in saving some money, $9.97, instead of going on up. You're going to get 6 terabytes with with Google, with iCloud, and the like. You're probably going to get a lot less value. Okay, actually have a comparison chart. If you want it, I will send it to you. I don't have it readily available to me right now, but I do have one, and I can send it to you if you really want. If you want to fact check me, that's okay. I don't mind. So let me tell you about a way that you can make. Not only can you get a better deal on your storage. Okay, you can get a better deal. This is why I talk to you about this, because you are going to get such a great deal. But not only that, you can share it with other people, and then you can make money from it. Okay, it's so super simple. Okay, let me tell you how that works. you are going to, when people join you, and I like to give this, I like to call it leverage, okay? Leverage. So if you will picture yourself with leverage, I'm going to give you the visual of tug of war. Remember that game, tug of war? You got that big rope that hurts your hands. I never liked to play it, quite frankly. You got that big old rope. It might have a little flag tied in the middle of it, and you got to pull people over the line. That's your job. If you're pulling people over the line, then you're going to win, right? So, get on your little teams. The people with the bigger, the bigger pool is going to create more leverage. So we create teams, we build teams, and then we create that leverage, which helps you to earn really decent money inside of this opportunity. But you can get started by simply paying a monthly or a yearly $20. You're going to pay $20 for the year each year. That's going to give you a whole host of tools, inside of your back office that help you create this team leverage. Okay. And not only that, this is about the only opportunity that I have seen that lets you have your own leads. They let you keep your own leads, and they let you communicate with your own leads. They provide a whole email autoresponder system inside of your back office for you, so you can start building your list the way all network marketers should be doing. You need to build your own list. The people that are successful inside of these opportunities have their own list. That way, if something happens to your company, it doesn't matter, because you're going to move somebody somewhere else, and you've already created this list of people that know, like, and trust you, and you're going to move them right along to the next thing. Okay, so you need to be building your list. This company will let you do that as part of your $20 reseller fee. Okay, whole host of tools. So you're already saving money on the service. And if you're not paying for data storage, then this may or may not be for you, but I will suggest that it is for you if you want to also start earning commissions and have a really cool way, a really low risk way to start making money online. Okay? So let me tell you a little more about who this is for. The product is for everyone. If you're seeing this video, it's for you because you have an electronic device. We all have these electronic devices now because, as I said earlier, there's nothing that you can do without anymore. There's nothing that you can do without having a computer or a cell phone. Okay. DocuSigns for mortgages. We were sitting at the dealer's office, and we were buying a truck for my husband. I needed the insurance card, you guys. Okay. And so I had to have my phone for that. I had to have my phone for my insurance card because we didn't bring it with us. There are lots of situations where everything you do is online. And quite frankly, if you do not have a digital business, you're going to be suffering in the long run. Okay? Because a digital business is instant delivery. This particular company is global. It's in 161 countries right now. Why? Because it is a digital business. It's a digital business, instant delivery for $9.97 a month and a $20 yearly reseller fee. You can invite people from all over the world. It doesn't matter. The FTC doesn't care. It's not a health and wellness product, okay? And I'm not sitting here telling you what you can make because it depends on your work ethic, right? In fact, find the terms and conditions inside this opportunity. See if you can. It's a digital business, you guys, and it's instant delivery. It's in 161 countries right now. There's nothing to ship, okay? When you get a customer, you get a commission. You get a fast start bonus. With the opportunity to have generational bonuses, there are several ways to get paid inside of this opportunity for $9.97 a month and a $20 year reseller fee. You can also pay for the year and get 2 months free. Okay, so it's $99.97. I'd say for about $130, you can start this business. You can start this business and not have to worry about it for a year. You won't have to pay for it for a year. It's a subscription business. Like any other subscription that you have that nobody is giving you a commission for. Okay, this one will. This one will. Who else is it for? Okay, so we already talked about the product. It's for everyone. The product is for everyone because we all have these electronic devices. And that's why I can comfortably say the product is for everyone. And I'm very comfortable in saying it because you will get a better deal here than you get anywhere else, right? Who is the business opportunity for? It's for somebody that needs extra income. It's a $20 a year reseller fee to get started here, okay? And what you're going to do is start inviting people. You have enough links inside of your back office for any given situation, and they're clearly labeled so that you know who you can send them to. Hi, everybody joining over here. I appreciate you. All right, so a $20 reseller fee. So let's talk about the people that you will be speaking to. I want you to think about yourself, where you are, in what stage of life you're in. Super simple. We're not going to complicate this. If you are in a position like myself, still working, but heading towards retirement, you're thinking, do I have enough money for retirement? Now, if you have a job that has a 401k and you've been very diligent in putting money back in your 401k, you may. So maybe you just want something extra to do. Maybe you want to go and travel. Maybe you don't want to be living on a fixed income. Maybe you want to go do some stuff, okay? Do some stuff with the grandkids, whatever. And you just need a little extra money to supplement your retirement income. Okay? It's for you. It's for you. All right. What if you're a stay-at-home mom? All right. Daycare is super expensive now. And if you are paying for daycare, or if you're in a position where you would be paying for daycare, it's hundreds of dollars a month, if not a couple of thousand, depending on how many kids you have. It's not even worth it anymore. You know, when I compare the times when I had my kids were little to the times, now that my grandkids are little, nobody can hardly afford daycare. You're working to pay for daycare, so it's almost not worth it. And mostly people that are working, they're working because maybe they have a health condition, they need the insurance, or, or something, some bill, the mortgage or something. You just need a few extra $100 a month. So you're working, but you're paying for daycare. Makes no sense, does it? Not today. So it could be for a stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home dad. If that is the stage of life you are in, that is who you will probably be speaking to. You're going to be speaking to somebody that's a lot like you. Okay? Busy professionals. These are people that are working, only have a couple of hours a day, you guys, to start a business that scales. Do you know when you start a business like this and you really, really dig in and you stay consistent, you can make money inside of this business, and then you can go off and do other things. Okay? I don't know your work ethic, but you have to stay consistent in order to make money online. All right. So we talked about this is a digital product. Digital products are where it's at. Expensive health and wellness products are out. They're not, here's the thing about health and wellness. Here's the thing about health and wellness. You get a customer and if your average product price is about 70 bucks, 50, 60, $70. And maybe you have a product that works in combination with other products. Maybe it's like a package deal. And to get the whole package is like 150 bucks a month. Okay? People are going to stay with you for a little while, but it won't be for the long haul. It won't be for the long haul. The first time a bill comes up that they need to pay, they're out. They're going to stop their auto ship. That's just the way it is. All right? And half the time, the value of the products just, it's not even worth the money you're paying for them. They're priced to put commissions in people's pockets that are the distributors. It's not priced for the consumer. And so that's why people are inside of these health and wellness companies struggle. Okay. Digital product is instant delivery. Instant delivery. You do not have to worry about how it's going to be shipped, when it's going to be shipped, if your customer is going to have to wait for a week or whatever. You don't have to worry about that because it is instant delivery and you don't even have to be in the mix of it. Okay? All right, so I'm kind of looking at the time here. We're going to keep this to about a half an hour. So the product is digital. It is cloud storage with the availability to have 6 terabytes of data storage, a way better value than you get anywhere else. You can share it with 5 other people in your family. Everybody can have their own account for a $20 yearly fee. So this is a subscription. This is a subscription opportunity. And one more thing I want to mention is it is the only product you have to buy. And it's one and the same. Okay? It is a cloud data storage. It's $9.97 a month. That's it. Right? There are a couple of tools inside your back office that you can use to promote your business. It's part of a VIP program, but you do not have to start there. Okay. You can work yourself up to that if you don't want to do that right away. Sometimes I feel like it's better just to get your toes wet and see what it is you're doing and get your footing before you go into other things. You have all the tools you need to promote your business. You have an email autoresponder system. You have links. You're going to learn digital marketing, you guys. Okay. If you want to have a digital marketing business, welcome. Welcome. You'll have it here. You're going to learn all you want to know about digital marketing. Okay. Digital marketing. So it is a subscription business, $9.97 a month for the product. It is the only product. There are no other products to buy, no other products to make. Okay? And so then what you want to do then is if you want to be a reseller here, it's a $20 fee. You have to pay it once a year. That's it. Right? I recommend getting started with the yearly subscription because that gives you 2 months free if you can do it. And welcome everybody joining. Okay, welcome. I've got Panther Girl. We've got Leaf. Tyler Thomas, welcome to you. I love it when I can share in people's. Thank you for coming, guys. $20 yearly reseller fee that gives you the opportunity then to make commissions. We have people making pretty good commissions inside here, and they don't have anything better than you do. They've just been doing it longer, and they're very consistent in what they do. That's the big thing. You have to learn some consistency. Okay, that's how you make money doing these things. All right. Great product, opportunity to make money, digital, instant delivery. Digital is where it's at. You don't have to worry about shipping products, when your customer is going to get their products. Okay? It's such a no-brainer. It really is. And all right, so this is where I tell you what to do. Tell you what to do. Okay. And you always want to close with telling people what to do. This is what you're going to do. Comment 10 if you want more information, or send me a message with the word 10. That's it. Nothing else. 10. And I will send you the information. You know, what I didn't cover here, the video will explain. I do believe it will explain it well. And then there's a place for you to get started right away. All right. So just comment the word 10. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And I'm just going to log off of here. I'm going to end over here on Facebook and YouTube. Appreciate you guys so much. And until the next video, have a great